Have you ever wanted to take control of your online content or database management? If the answer is yes, that is why we have structured an all-in-one software application that's easy to use. Built from the ground up with business in mind, our all-in-one software will minimize your stress and maximize your overall productivity, while incorporating beneficial tools needed for every business, large or small. Now, let us go behind the scenes of this amazing software. Starting at the top of your page, from Settings, you will set up a special HTML tag that provides information about your web page. Page title is the title users will see in the web browser under search results and is any description of your site. Right below, we have keywords. This ties into the search engine and will help attract users to your site. Moving on to admin configuration. This is where we get back to your username and password. You need a personal user account to log in consisting of a username and password that can be any combination of letters and numbers. It's a good idea to change this information periodically for security purposes. Once you have set up a username and password, you may decide to change it. No worries, you may change your username and or password as often as needed. Notice we have two emails. The admin email is used to alert users that a payment has been processed, and so on. Your other email is where users may contact you regarding general information. Moving on to First Data account. Most of our banking systems use First Data. Our software conveniently incorporates First Data system, which is a gateway used by 90% of banking institutions. Also, we have added PayPal for your convenience, which is also incorporated into the system. Once you have your PayPal credentials, simply add them in. And please keep in mind, only you have access to your credentials and site information. Now to video parameters. You can customize and set the playback experience in your application. For your convenience, this information has been preset and does not need editing. If you encounter any issues with this feature, contact tech support for further assistance. Follow me as we scroll down to other settings. Allow me to explain additional content. This is where we will input additional information that you would like to display but might not fall under a specific category. Your additional content link controls the hyperlink that is displayed on your page. By simply clicking on this link, the user will then be redirected to a separate web page. Receipt note displays who the invoice is from, for example, Green and Green Company. Event detail through photo gallery. These are just a few examples, but we give you the option to add on. If you do not have use for this tab, you may leave it blank. Tabs have to be named in correlation to their label. For example, tab 6 would not be under your About Me or Biography because it does not fall under Giving or Receiving. Here, you see a box labeled Show Name Tags. By checking this box, a name tag box will appear on your invoices. Surveys are a great way to get feedback from your users. Simply ask a yes or no question, create a start and end date, just as I am demonstrating now. As for carriers, we have already preset the content for your convenience. Therefore, it is not necessary for you to modify or edit the material in any way. Appearance settings. In this setting, create a colorful web page by adding colors to your tabs and buttons. Simply place the cursor over the box. The color chart will appear. Slide up and down, find the color, point to it as I am demonstrating, and the color attribute code will appear. Account form setting. If you are searching for additional information, such as an additional phone number or emergency contact that will be shown up on the form for your users to fill out, you have the option of placing that here. Now, check the requirements you would like the users to fill out that will appear on the form. Once you have completed, don't forget to click Submit after every update in order to save all changes made. From this section, you are able to send out mass email and text messages to members within your database. Simply copy and paste or edit text here using the toolbar located at the top of the screen. On the right-hand side, by clicking on the blue box, a list of emails will appear. You may select an individual user or send mass notification emails with the click of a button. Once you have completed, don't forget to press Send at the bottom of the page. Text messaging works the same way. The brain of all images that you would want to install on your site. All images that you install will be in a JPEG format. Notice how it is named Write Image. For whatever image you install there, you would want to name it Write Image if you want that image to be displayed in the left-hand corner of your web page. The name of the image relates to different locations on your web page. For example, Write Image will always have to be named Write Image in all lowercase letters. Therefore, you will have to change the name of that image to Write Image in order for the software to recognize the location. Now let's go to banners. Banner images have to be lowercase as well. For example, banner1.jpg, banner2.jpg, etc. This appears on your home page beneath your header. Keep in mind, your banner size has to be 635 by 240. Follow along while we proceed to headers. To upload any image, simply click Upload, where you will be prompted to select the image you wish to display at the top of your web page. Keep in mind, it has to be named header.jpg, and the size and dimensions are 980 by 90. Contact tech support to have your header designed for you. This is included in your package. Next we have Photo Gallery. Upload any photo you wish as long as it is saved as a JPEG file. Last but not least, you can set videos as your background on your web page. Select an image that will be displayed at all times before the video starts and after it ends. Be sure to always use lowercase letters. Dimensions are 340 by 240. Bookkeeping offers a large array of options from Revenue Summary that keeps a running count where you are able to look up revenue payments made in the search by box. You are able to search by name, title, gender, or any other categories. Or you may search reports that have been run between certain dates. Also, by clicking Show Details, you are given the option to view an itemized breakdown. Also, search by account types. This is a convenient way to help you target in your search for a particular form. Organize all your finances and track expenses in one place. Bookkeeping stores all transactions electronically, such as payment info, online giving, registration, and event package payments by an individual. Also, by clicking Export CSV, this opens Excel, where you can run reports. We have come up with a quick and easy process to look up particular information related to a user. For example, contact or address information. Allow the search engine to search the database. All you have to do is simply type in their name or demographics. For a more broad search, you have the option to show all, as well as converting to Excel format. Once you have completed, you may print, but don't forget to save changes after every update. Account. In manual processing, you are able to enter information manually into the system to create invoices, registration platforms, and purchases from your users. After you have found the name of the person to be entered into the system, click the action you want to enter. You will see the page tabs listed at the top menu bar. From settings, you may name these labels whatever you would like as long as it relates to event details, online giving, registration types, packages, and volunteer sign-up. I have given you a few examples. Watch while I move my cursor towards the toolbar selecting services. A drop-down menu will appear. By clicking on Online Giving, I have the option of renaming these items. Now, back to manual processing.
When processing online payments, define which category the payment relates to. Give a brief description, followed by the amount of payment. Select the box and click Save. If you fail to select the box, then the payment will not be added to your total fees. Moving on to your online store. Our amazing software has everything you need to get your store up and running in no time. In order to add your product to the store, you must first name the item. Once you have done so, now you are ready to upload a picture. Now this is the tricky part. When uploading a picture that will be displayed in your online store, you must first rename the picture as the item name in order for the software to locate where you would like the picture to be displayed. Now, watch as I demonstrate. Once you have uploaded a picture, now you are ready to give a brief description followed by the price of the item. Once you have done so, you are ready to click Save and be on your way to a successful online store. Go paperless. From this section, you are able to create an event web page that enables you to promote your event, while our software manages event signups where users can sign up without paying. This helps to manage how many people will attend your event. There are unlimited signups, so start collecting registrations today. Payment. On the left-hand side under Processed By, you will insert the person processing the payment, whether it be their name or employee number. Moving on to Payment Date. Watch while I demonstrate by selecting a day from the calendar. Payment Type. This drop-down menu will appear, allowing you to select a form of payment. This platform helps you. For example, if you receive payments in the mail, you will be able to keep all information stored in one bookkeeping. From this section, by clicking on Select File, this will pull up your browser. Insert the video file you want to upload. Keep in mind, the maximum file size should be no more than 5 minutes. You can also name your video title and give a brief description of your video. Static page controls all the content displayed on your overall site, such as a bio page or page of services. For example, your front page is your announcement page. Simply type your information or copy and paste a combination of text and/or images, just as you would do from your Windows operating system. The toolbar located at the top of your screen allows you to edit text size, font, alignment, and etc. This is optional, but it is important to preview your content before publishing it. You are able to do this from Announcement to Custom Tabs 1 through 6. When using Custom Tabs 1 through 6, you can upload an image to your files and name that image for that page. For example, Custom Tabs 1. Name an image Custom Tab 1 in all lowercase letters, and the image will appear on the third page of your site. Keep in mind, the width of that image should be no greater than 920 by 1000. You can create unlimited numbers of static pages and build an entire web page. It's that easy. Surveys are a great way to get feedback from your users. Form your questions to be yes or no questions in order for the software to calibrate the outcome. For example, do you find the registration system easy to use? Simply yes or no. Keep in mind that a user must register in order to participate in a survey. With as many questions you can ask, unlimited online giving, and thousands of registrations, this powerful software is guaranteed to lead your business to success. Now we will go over privacy policy and terms of service, which the service provider is responsible for. A privacy policy is a statement or a legal document that discloses some or all of the ways a party gathers, uses, discloses, and manages a customer or client's data. Personal information can be anything that can be used to identify an individual, not limited to, but including their name, address, date of birth, contact information, financial records, and intentions to acquire goods and services. In the case of a business, it is often a statement that declares a party's policy on how it collects, stores, and releases personal information. It informs the client what specific information is collected and whether it is kept confidential, shared with partners, or sold to other firms or enterprises. Privacy policy is important to the modern state because grounded in it is the individual's physical and moral autonomy. For this reason, it is worthy of constitutional protection. Moving on, here you will place your terms of service. The rules a person or organization must observe in order to use a service. Generally legally binding unless it violates federal or local laws, the terms of service agreement may change from time to time, and it is the responsibility of the service provider to notify its users of any such change. A website that provides only information or sells a product often does not have to have a terms of service. However, internet service providers and all websites that store personal data for a user do.